Welker Farm Seasons gameplay video. I'm just changing the color of this vehicle real quick because why not? So we have a nice military-esque green here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to save these. Put these away in the storage that I feel like should hold a lot more, considering, you know, how far away it is from our main farm, but whatever, we will actually increase capacity at some point later in the future. As you can see at the top right hand corner, we got field 24. We still are going to save up for field 13, but field 24 was only 100-some thousand, so a whole lot less. Field 7 is next to field 24. Is only 300,000, I believe, a little over 300,000. So we will get that probably next. You know, we're just gonna kind of go around. So we'll see how much we make off these. So I have that as wheat, so we can do straw bales, so we can sell at a later point this year. Turn right here, and eventually I do want to get field 19 and field 1. Oops, that's a fertilizer sprayer that I probably should sell before we. How much is that costing us in our daily? 100. That's not too bad. So eventually we're going to replace this with a brand new one of probably the exact same one. It's not a bigger one. That'll save us. Probably replace these two, and that'll save us 1,000 a day. We're gonna replace this one with a brand new of this exact same kind, actually. But we're gonna, get some more use out of this one. And then we're gonna replace this one with a bigger tractor, bigger, more powerful tractor, because that's just not really having the power that I need. We're actually gonna replace that other one first, a small one, the 1455 XL, with the more powerful tractor. We're probably gonna first use a mod. So probably gonna first, the first thing we're gonna replace it with, just for cheap wise, to save some money off the bat here, is probably gonna be, where is it? The Fiat Gari 180/90. So it's got 180 horsepower. It's really all the horsepower that I really need right now. So it has more horsepower. It's cheaper. It can have a front loader attacher. And because all I'm really going to get is that, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the Rapid A600S, and then we can work the farms a little better, kind of plant the fields a little faster, and yeah, I mean obviously we'll hire workers, but we'll get it done faster so we can get to growing faster, because we are on seasons, so it does take a while, even on 3-day seasons. So, the sooner we can finish 2, the sooner we can do 24, and then 13 when we get that, 7 when we get that. 7 I might make one of these fields grass. I might actually make 7 grass. 8 I'll probably buy that, and I'll probably actually make that. I'll probably make that like wood, like a tree farm forestry kind of thing going on. Alright, so we can get this over here. So, crawl so I can see. Make sure this door isn't open. Wow. Come here. Don't enter. Alright, where are we going? Alright, so we can get this hopefully in there just in the nick of time. And then we actually have to go pick up another piece of equipment. So hopefully we can get this. Come on, look at time, look at time, look at time. Let's get it straighten it. There we go. Hello everybody, we'll go upstairs again, so this is going to be a very quick stream. basically all we're going to do is we're going to kind of empty this thing out for the most part. I think it should have about 10,000, 11,000 liters. We're going to empty this out, we're going to empty the other one, into the auger wagon. So, it's almost empty. Yeah, see, look at that. And empty, awesome, okay. We're going to dump that right there. And we'll let that do. I'm going to change this. This was originally a hook lift trailer. The cool thing is about this is, once you buy this little thing right here, which you got to go wider on here, I'll probably put some cones or something, buy that. But you can actually change it back and forth for nothing. Pair this, why not? So this, the semi-support hook lifts. You can just change it back and forth as much as you want without being charged anything. Now the reason we need the hook lift is I'm probably going to cut through my thing a little bit, so it's going to get through. Cut through my field that I've already done. So let's go right through here. Now I actually bought another container. There is a hook lift container. And I'm probably going to get another hook lift semi at some point. But right now I'm going to kind of focus on just kind of getting, I need to get a square baler is what I need. I need to get a square baler, so some other stuff as well. I have a bale trailer which we're going to do for now. I want to get the semi bale trailer so we can stack up more bales on it. We're going to sell those other bales at the third day of winter later on at the later part of this year. So let me see if we can. Still have yet to fill up the fuel tank, but that is okay. Yeah, I kind of like the military-ish green. So we got that. It only holds 40,000 liters, but which is less than the other one that we have. And eventually we are going to actually change that one out for this one, which holds 7,000 or 70,000 liters. So it will be bigger in capacity. So as you can see, its cover goes like that. Slide the cover. We're going to keep it closed right now. I think that just looks sweet. I love the way that looks. So I'll probably get there, and it'll look even better when we have some crop in it. So we'll let that actually reach full, and then we'll hire the worker right there. I am going to sell that other truck, and we'll trade it for one of these, but I'm going to wait, because I think we only get like less than $50,000 here or pounds. So, and this goes 62 miles an hour, as you can tell. So, and this actually needs, like, it's going to be taking the same crop anyway. So I think I probably will just go ahead and just get, now we'll fill that one up. But we're going to get probably another one or two of these later on. And it's gonna be kind of some storage, just kind of to store it until we can sell it later on in the year. So let's go ahead and do that. If we can get down there, it'd be fantastic. Hello there, thank you for joining. I'm gonna drop this container off right here. Drop it right about. Let's slide it in. Drop this off right. Actually, no, let's actually do a little closer to the. I'll just kind of get that right there. And hello there, thank you for joining. Alrighty, so we get that down there, but let's drop this off, and then we're actually going to go and probably going to empty that first, and then we're going to go check on our wheat. I don't think it's fully grown, probably not even 50%. Yeah, detach that right there, and let's go change this back to semi. So we were going to get field 13, we're still going to get field 13, but that is $900,000, euros or pounds, whatever currency you want to use on this map. So we went for 24 instead, because that's much cheaper. Hey Farming Boy, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I love the fact that your profile picture is Farming Simulator 17. Are you excited for Farming Simulator 19? Ooh, while it turns, okay. There's a bush over here that's very, it's not even a bush, I don't know what it is. I can't even run into it manually, that's weird. So we'll have to definitely have to do that. So we're going to go ahead and send my support. Next time I get another one, that'll be just semi, just so I don't have to keep switching, or to keep transferring. Let's go and do that. So the bush back there that we passed, I don't know if you saw it or not, was on the left. That is really glitchy. So let's see if we can just pass this up. Perfect.
In ready FS19 is going to be lit in the big JD fan.
Oh my gosh, I know, I can't wait. Like, I am so excited. I'll be live streaming it the night it drops. There's most likely going to be a midnight release for it. I will be getting it, I'll be live streaming it. I'm going to explore all the maps. Not only explore all the maps, but I'm going to start up each map on each of the 3 new modes. To see how much money we get, how much land we get, what equipment we get. And then I'm going to start up a map in multiplayer. If anybody's watching, I might let you all decide. It is going to be very early in the morning Eastern Standard Time. It's probably 1 or 2 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, depending on when I get back and when it loads, when I finish this download and all that. But I am going to play it, and I'm going to grind it, and we're going to start from scratch mode, which is where you start with no land, just money, and we're going to see what we can do there. We're going to try to explore everything. We're going to experiment with the cotton. Obviously, we're going to buy some John Deeres. John Deere might not be the first tractor we buy. We might have to buy a cheaper one to kind of get some to use for grass and whatnot. And we might plant trees, and we'll just see where we end up. We're definitely going to do the horses, definitely going to do cotton, and obviously oats. Definitely going to mess around with the John Deere, the new track, not the tractor, well, obviously new John Deere tractors. Now the first harvester we're going to get to do the...
I was just playing this map, but my brother just got on.
Well, that's a bummer. Were you playing with seasons or without? Because I tried it without seasons, but it just didn't really click. I'm actually going to pull off from the scout real quick. Just come like that. Turn that off for now. Oop, I need to hit that up. But yeah, so we're going to do a whole lot. On the first harvester we're going to get, that's not the cotton harvester, is going to be the John Deere harvester. Hello Zombie Light, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so we can get the John Deere harvester, we can get pretty much all the John Deere equipment that they have in game. We won't have everything only John Deere. We will use other equipment as well, depending on what our needs are and what the pricing is and all that. But generally we're going to try and, we're going to try and use a lot of John Deere. It might take a while because, again, we're going to start from scratch. We're going to do work for other farmers, perhaps. We're going to get some land. We're definitely going to do horses. We're probably going to do sheep first. Just seeing as how they generally tend to make a lot of money. Like first animal we do would be probably sheep. Because we know the cotton harvester is going to be $500,000. Yeah, glad you're doing well. Let's see what else. Sorry if it seems like I'm talking to someone else. I have a dog, and he is right here, laying down with me as I play Welkers. He's probably begging for attention right now. Like I said, this should not be more than 50%, because I just planted this the other day. So, which will probably, after we buy the... Oh, that's 0%, that's weird. Okay, well, I guess I plan in the afternoon. This will be the next one we do.
How do you get John Deere on PS4?
You can't get John Deere on PS4 until FS17 comes out, sadly. How much was that field? Is that 400,000? Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's $400,000. I mean, and look, only $9 grand for like almost 2 hours worth of work. Yeah, no. I cut down trees for 30 minutes and get like half the time and get more than 9,000, which is actually what we can go do. So bring this back over here. And bring this up to 29. Oh yeah, that was a bummer. But when FS19 comes out, which is coming out next month, I know that. I don't know the exact how many days. Actually, I'm looking at my phone. Here it is. I'm looking at my phone. I'll tell you exactly how many days until FS19 drops, and you know, like I said, fairly early in the morning. And I'm actually going to save the video clips, and I'll piece together different videos of exploring the cotton, and the cotton harvesters, and you know, kind of messing around with that, trying to figure out all the different little things we can and cannot do with it. I might not get around doing everything or testing everything about it, but we'll definitely test out a lot. The new John Deere equipment,
Yeah, I just got FS17.
Oh, nice. I'm guessing you're on PS4. So go ahead and shoot me a friend request. I'll be happy to help you out on the map as long as I don't lag out too much, and as long as you have the same mods. And I'm trying to beat this map. Waffle, can you move? Psst. Move, goofball. There you go. I love you too. Alright, but I'm trying to beat this map, and how I beat a map is I get, yeah. Alright, don't forget, when you send a friend request, go ahead and add a message saying where you know me from, because I got a lot of friend requests, and I don't really accept it unless I know where I know you from. Because we could have played in a game together on COD World War II. Nope, I haven't played that in a while, but or a random person I met in another game, so I just don't know. Alright, let me see here. Pre-orders. Alrighty, got 44 days until FS19 releases. And the funny thing is, 19 until Red Dead 2. So it's funny because, well, FS19 and 19 till Red Dead 2. Funny. Alright, so in 44 days, so basically, I'll be starting it shortly after midnight, hopefully shortly after midnight, within a few hours. And I'm going to be live streaming, and of course, I will live stream it over the course of the next few days, as well as, Red Dead 2, because I'll be playing that. So, but I will definitely live stream FS19 when I can play it. What do we do? I need to move this out of the way.
I just joined, and I think you're pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. I know it probably sounds a little pushy, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep seeing more gameplay. Oops, wrong. Nope, right way. Okay. I'm really trying to get this gas down into the red, which normally I can't do because I just seen a whole lot of space in that bar. Just, I don't know, makes me want to just fill it up. I think it's just, I don't know. So I'm trying to get it down the red just so you can see, but definitely getting some use out of this thing.
Smile.
So, what is this? I've never really noticed it in the window. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Zombie Light. Awesome. That's an awesome name, by the way. Zombie Light. Kind of ironic because you haven't seen zombies in the dark. Not really in the dark, but. Where is it? Where is my trailer? No, gosh. Ooh. This is a fantastic mod right here. The 950 hook lift, I believe, is what it is. But I think it's a BSM 950 hook lift. I'm glad you're smiling, my friend. I really am. Really glad you're smiling. Be careful, it is a little skittish. A little slidey-ish. And I thought it was only on the snow, but let me go ahead and empty a little bit of the harvester over here, and I will then check your comment. I just don't want it to fill up, because then it stops, and then I gotta wait for it to empty anyway, so. Let's see here. Favorite truck. Interesting smile there. And favorite truck. Yeah, it's probably my favorite truck. Honestly, well, my favorite one is the Oshkosh, but yeah, so I love the fact that it's camo, and I love camo. I mean, but this is probably my favorite functionality-wise, because the hook lift stuff is absolutely fantastic, and then You know, the fact that you can change it for free, absolutely, absolutely wonderful. So, a lot more to go here.
That truck was my first mod.
Really? It's a really great mod. I can't remember what my favorite, or my first mod was. I can't remember. You know, but one mod that I would definitely recommend getting is, let's see, I have a lot of them on here. Okay, here we go. It's the traffic cones. Which I only really use a traffic barrel. Because these are very helpful. Like if you're on a map where you can easily miss a turn, you can just pop in a few of these, and then, or if you want to make like a lane for parking your vehicles or pulling up to something, to either load or unload. I mean it's so much easier. So, what is this? Oh, right. That's going pretty good. That's going pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it sounds ridiculous that it would be helpful, but they're actually really helpful. I've actually used them on tons of maps. They are even a few maps are into my way around. I mean, when you do, like if you want to make it so you only drive down a certain lane, like you don't want to forget what road, like you can block off a road to remind you, okay, don't turn right there. And then like maybe you don't want to go down that road for some reason. I don't know. You can just block it off. Now you can't place them, like when you buy them. You can't place them on like the road. But what you can do is you can place them on the side, and then you can move them. Just don't let them too high up off the ground, and try not to tilt them too much, because then they'll fall over, and you gotta deal with that. But fantastic mod, and there are a few other good mods. There was one really good mod that I loved on here, but I don't know why they took it off. It was, what's it feel? Store this. Let me see here. Just bumping into that makes absolutely perfect sense. Totally want to do that. How much would I sell if I got this thing? I kind of really want to get. Yeah, only 63,000, so we wouldn't have enough. So we're gonna try and have almost enough for the other one. This is a truck they gave us, which I want to keep because truck they use. We can always get it back. So I mean, it's seen a lot of use. It's seen a lot of use. So we're gonna go ahead and. There we go. We go this way. I don't know if you know, but this map actually has gold nuggets. So, in the form of a treasure hunt, which is really cool. I believe I actually did a live stream on that. I cannot remember. How much of Vulture in series is, because I love the fact that you can turn the tractor, steering around. I love that. The FS17, I cannot wait to live stream that. I really wish it was actually coming out like tomorrow. I wish it had come out today, honestly. But whatever, that's fine though. So I'm gonna try and have this map beaten by the time FS19 releases. And how I beat a map, or in my mind, I've beaten a map is having every field and having at least $10 million. I don't have to harvest every field, and sometimes, or having harvested at least 50% fields. So at least half the fields having sowed and harvested, if I feel like it. But definitely beating is having every field and having at least $10 million. So, let's back this up. I really hope this comes to Welkers, because I love to feel like some kind of animals on here. But also because we won't have the daily overhead. There's so much I cannot wait for an FS19. I think it's absolutely brilliant. We're getting windshield wipers. We're going to get to create our own ground. We're going to go over the ground with the roller. So, which I don't use it right now. We'll eventually get the big brute. But I'm saving that for when I really need the money. I can't remember how much I get if I sold that. I think it was like 20-30 grand. Wasn't a whole lot, I don't think. Yeah, 35,000, so not a whole lot. So I'll probably get 90,000 when we sell the 2 of those. But not too bad, not too bad. So we're kind of saving that. Just when we really need the money. Alright, right there.
Semen-on is the legendary semi.
It's a letter. I believe I tried that, but it just didn't. I mean, like, I don't know. It just, I wasn't really in love with it, to be honest. I mean, I tried it and it was just like, I don't know. I'll probably try it again in a little bit. I've got to delete some mods to re-download that, but is that what I think it is? Yeah, I think that's what it is. So, we'll go ahead and empty this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm going to save the game, and then, yeah. And then I'll probably stream. Might stream this later. I don't know. I might jump on GTA later. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. And you know, I'm gonna try and live for some tomorrow as well. We got a long ways to go to beat this farm. I'm gonna do some. Definitely gonna do some work on it late tonight. So you know, in the early hours of the AM. So we're gonna get to this little line right here. And then into this row right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and save the game, stop the stream, and yeah. And hopefully you'll join next time. Oh my gosh. Let's start something like wrecking it and then messing it up. I used to do that in 15 all the time by accident. Turn that off in there. Save the engine hours for that.
Press R1 in the left and right D-pad for blinkers.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know, I love that. I think that's awesome. Thanks for the reminder. But like honestly, if they do bring Welker Farm to FS17, I hope there's actually like a semi or tractor or something going by every once in a while on these main roads. I just think that would be really cool to see, because it just feels so empty. It just feels, I don't know, I mean, it's kind of nice having no cars come by, but at the same time, it just feels so empty. It's just,
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's just not,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really feel the need to use them, because no cars coming. So I love using them, but, I mean, there's no one around. I mean, I almost feel like I'm literally the only person in the world right now. Except for the workers that just appear out of nowhere. But, yeah, so I would tell you to subscribe. You've already subscribed, so thank you for that. It was nice having a conversation with you. I love it when you all come in and you start chatting and we get to have a chat. I love that. So don't forget to stay tuned and stay awesome. And as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.